There's this one person that you become best friends with, but you don't really remember how. We have been friends since kindergarten, and it roughly makes up total 21 years till today. Now that freaking makes up the entire lifespan of a deer. Me and her have basically grown up together. We even went to school picnics together. And look at her. She looks kind of annoyed, right? I mean, as far as I can recall, we were not on talking terms on that day. So that explains a lot, I guess. We even participated in every dance show that was held at school. That was such an embarrassment. Oh god. Dunki Dunki भी कौन डांस करता है? Well, of course we did, and it was such a second-hand embarrassment. I mean, in front of the entire school. I guess it was someone's birthday, maybe the principal's birthday, or maybe it was Children's Day. I don't remember अच्छे से, but yes, we danced on that song, me and her. And we even participated in various other dance that were there. We even went to Cathedral School for performing on Christmas Day. And unfortunately, I did not take my camera that year, so I do not really have any pictures or videos of that. But yeah, everything between both of us was great. It was great. We were best friends. We used to share stories. We used to share lunches. We used to go out together, and we had like a lot of fun memories up until one fine day that she decided to ruin it for both of us. I'll tell you. Just watch the video and you'll know. Okay, so this might not be the best of animations that you have ever seen in your life, but I'll try my best to tell you what exactly happened. Me and her have been together for like crazy 21 years. And we both started along in kindergarten at the same school. Let's call it J. And as far as I remember, it was in standard 8 when she went AWOL without any notice. And it was not something usual like, oh my god, I got fever for 1 week, that's why I did not come to school. It was for an entire month. I really thought she might be sick. You know how it feels when your best friend's not at school? It's such a cruel situation. But what began with 15 days soon turned into 30 days. Like I said, she went missing for an entire month and more days. I really thought she might be sick, but no. We weren't really into calling each other those days, neither texting each other. So one day I sat down and thought, what could have happened? And decided to ring her. Because the time she was missing from school was becoming too long, and I just couldn't bear that.
हाय कहाँ हो यार तुम इतने दिन से आई नहीं स्कूल हाँ यार वैसे सरप्राइज मैंने स्कूल चेंज कर दिया
I was like, what the F? If at all I knew something at that point of time, then that was surprises do not look like this. That day, I cried my eyeballs out, and I never felt so shattered in my life before. Later on, I decided to change schools this time. But this time, I was moving from my school to the new school where she was. And the big thing was, this time, I decided not to tell her that I was changing schools, so that the balls are in my court and I end up surprising her rather than she surprising me. But holy moly, for the sake of good lord, can you guess what happened again? I went to this school where she was, but then she ended up moving to this third school I had no friggin' idea about. What are we playing here? Hide and seek? I mean, come on, Shivangi. You hurt me once, but twice? Now again, I was all alone in this new school, and I barely knew anyone. I mean, I'm saying that changing schools wasn't that big of a deal. But when your best friend does that, or that not even choose to tell you, then that shit kinda sucks. but I guess things were meant to happen that way. And I learned something very important, that no one really stays with you like forever. But here's the thing, some people do. Despite living in the same city, we weren't able to meet each other ever since she left school. But finally, after 11 years of both of our existence, we finally did. Of course, we had our own series of ups and downs, communication gap, being busy with our own lives, not talking to each other, not being there for each other in the worst of times, sometimes. But somehow we always found ways to bounce back to each other. And if that's not true friendship, I don't know what is. Thank you. ऑर्डर करो पहले बर्गर बर्गर नहीं खाती हूँ मैं खाती हूँ सैंडविच पास्ता
I am so excited.
चलो OMG सही तो लग रहा है
Awesome.
क्या था जो भी था सैंडविच एंड फ्राइज
Cool.
जब तक मेरे हाथ में आएगा तब तो पूरा बर्बाद हो चुका होगा बात वे वो वाला दबा दो उधर से अच्छा
Two hours later.
You know, there are these people that you can go on for years not talking to each other or not even seeing each other. But when you meet, there's this strange bond that it feels like you have known them since forever and that nothing has changed between you two. And I'm just so glad that I get to share a bond like that with someone.
मम्मी ऐसे क्लियर जो क्लियर
Also, what do you expect from two girls meeting after so many years, then just talking and talking and talking and gossiping? Yes, we talked about our old stories when we were in school, about that one particular elementary teacher who was such a pain in the ass, about so many of our classmates that we probably didn't even remember the faces of now. We talked and talked about so many things, about how life was treating us now and how we thought that ending school would be the best decision of our lives. But guess what? We all were wrong. School days were the best days. Look at us now.
My friend जॉब से थो रखी है इस बॉटल से, इस क्यूट सी बिस्लेरी की बॉटल से. एंड लुक हाउ क्यूट शी इज लुकिंग.